Nia Vardalos is a writer, director, producer, champion equestrian. I kind of just made that part up. Nia, welcome.
Hi, Nia.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Nia, so much for being a part of this book. Did you get a copy? I sent you one.
That is really sweet. Yes, thank you very, very much. I honestly have never in my life thought I would be in the company of Queen Rania and Drew Brees.
Well, you deserve it, sister. But Nia, tell me a little bit about why you wrote what you wrote. The title of your essay is "Be Polite."
Yes, I think because this is a city, Los Angeles is a city of people most likely in high school to have been locked in a locker. And they come here in an attempt to prove themselves and to be cool sometimes. And I always say, save it for your therapist couch. When you're on a movie set or an office, anywhere that you work, a bank, anywhere, a high school, be polite. And I have had people try to, drama, confrontation, people try to bring me into arguments. And, when someone says something and your eyelids flip back like, oh, no, you didn't. But you cannot engage because there's this old adage, never get into an argument with a pig because a pig loves the mud. So that's why I wrote Be Polite.
Well, let me read. Let me read. I was just going to read a little bit of your essay, Nia, because it's so cute. God. It starts with, I don't like conflict. I'm a middle child, and I'm Canadian. So to me, rudeness is a foreign language. I've been very fortunate to work with wonderful actors, producers, directors, and crews. My Big Fat Greek Wedding was my first film experience, and the producers treated me like gold before that movie made a dime. Perhaps that's why I continue to make movies with them. Or maybe it's simply because they're polite. They have good manners. I think good manners come from good parents. And you talk about being a parent, and then you say, let's see, I suggest that when encountering rudeness, you respond with politeness. Take the high road and invite that person to join you. If he or she persists, well, then the game is on. I'll let you in on a little secret here. We middle child Canadians are nice, but we're not idiots. So the ruder people get, the nicer I become. It drives them nuts. If someone yells, just laugh at the fun, loud noise the person's making. If he or she makes sarcastic comments, act as if you don't get it. The more the person boils, just break into song, hug other coworkers, treat everyone to pizza and drinks. Simply refuse to let the energy vampires suck the life out of the room. So I think you're right about being polite because, it is sort of a lost art, don't you think, in this day and age? And I think you do get much more with honey than you do with vinegar. Is that the expression?
I think so.
It
Or sugar?
really is. I think that there is a decorum and a set of values that I'm hoping people will rise to in this city and in my industry and just in general. My sisters work in different fields as well and will tell me the same thing that happens. My brother owns a cafe in Australia, and his eyes just open the way people talk to him and to each other, and that it's just something that I'm hoping. I'm hoping for politeness. What I love about your book, Katie, is it's filled with optimism. It is about rising above challenges, and I think it's very inspiring for people to read about other people's stories.
Oh, that's so nice to hear, Nia. I sort of, when I wrote it, the editor at Random House, who's a friend of mine, Susan Mercandetti, wondered to me, maybe it's not edgy enough. And I said, I'm just not a super edgy person, and if I make it edgy, it's not really a reflection of me. And I sort of think, God, there's enough edginess in the world. There's enough snarkiness. There's enough meanness and mean-spiritedness. And it's sort of nice to read something that just reminds us of positive values that really kind of are continuous and I think, in my opinion, save the day for most of us. So I wondered if it was overly earnest and positive, but I figured, that's okay because I think so am I.
Thank you. I agree. I was just going to say that. I think it's a perfect reflection of you. First of all, you are edgy. Everyone knows about that lower back tattoo you have.
You mean the tramp stamp?
You have a tramp stamp.
Yeah. Don't tell Nia. That was our little secret.
Well, I was miffed that it's a picture of Matt Lauer's face, but I'm going to try and get over it.
Very funny. Well, tell us what you're up to now.
I was fortunate enough to get to write a script with Tom Hanks.
Oh, my God.
I know, it sounds like I'm making it up. We worked on it for over 5 years. He directed it and stars with Julia Roberts, and it comes out July 1st.
Oh, my
and
God.
I know. It's called Larry Crown, and it's again, a very optimistic movie. It is about a man who loses his job, just like a lot of people in America, and at 50 has to reinvent himself.
I've heard about this movie, Nia. I had no idea you were involved. I'm really dying to see this movie, first of all, because of Tom Hanks. And doesn't he become a Walmart manager after losing his job? Is that right?
He starts there. He starts there at U-Mart, and we made it up so we don't get sued.
Yeah, smart. Oh, so he started at Walmart or U-Mart, and then he gets fired.
Yes. And it actually is a very uplifting movie. It is about hope and about what's happening in this country, and that you're not alone, basically. And he had the idea 5, 6, 7 years ago, before this country was in the shape that it's in. So I think, because he's friends with Obama, he actually started this economic crisis so that the movie would be successful.
Nia, you crack me up. All right, well, listen, thank you so much for calling in. I can't wait to see the movie, and I hope I get to see you the next time you're in New York so I can slap you around and be rude.
Yes, please. We'll both be edgy together. Okay, let's go get those tramp stamps. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hip up our image.
And multiple piercings.
I am giving your book as a graduation gift to my nephew. This is a perfect gift. He's graduating from high school, and it's such a great book, and I'm so proud of you, and thank you for including me.
Oh, thanks, Nia. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, take care.
Okay,
bye, guys.
Talk to you soon. Bye.